Welcome back everyone. Today we'll be going ahead with the remaining part of week 4. So as far as this module is concerned, first of all I'll give you some extra fodder for thought which is going to be about key account management. Apart from that, we are going to have a brief discussion about challenges that occur in selling with respect to the omni-channel and multi-channel world, and in the end we'll be talking about the meaning and tenets of customer relationship management. Now, as I just told you, first, definitely a very good refresher on key account management. I would request you to go through the videos by Warwick Brown, and trust me, you are going to learn a lot in one of the most fun and enjoyable ways. So the first video is about basics on CAM, which will help you go through all that we had discussed. Apart from that, there is an additional video in which he is talking about how can you become a key account manager even when you don't have an experience. So please go through these, and I'm sure this will be a great learning experience. Now, as we move forward, we first need to understand what multi-channel retailing is. Now, before I read out the definition for you, I would like to explain in simple terms what is multi-channel retailing. See, if you recollect the times earlier, we only had offline channels, right? Physical stores. You will go there, you will see the products, you will buy. Then came online channels where either you were shopping or collecting information. But now a lot of corporates and organizations are offering you a bunch of channels. Like you can go to their website, you can buy products there, you can search information there. Many companies also have physical existence where also you can go and check products and take assistance from sales staff, and where you also end up enjoying their ambience also. You also have mobile applications where you can shop. Along with this, a lot of companies also use catalogs, like you will see the popularity of catalogs with respect to jewelry shopping or in related to fashion accessories as well, which means that as far as you are concerned and the organizations are concerned, you can interact with them in multiple ways, like offline store or physical channels as we normally call them, online channels, website, mobile applications, catalogs, and sometimes also you are allowed to place orders through tele-shopping, which means you can call them and place your order. But one thing which is very particular about multi-channel retailing is that all these channels are not interconnected, they are standalone, right? So now we'll go through the definition by Nestlin as far as multi-channel retailing is concerned. So he, along with other scholars, has defined multi-channel customer management as the design, deployment, coordination and evaluation of channels to enhance customer value through effective customer acquisition, retention and development. See, first thing which we need to understand is the whole idea of offering customers these multiple touch points is to make sure that no one is missed. They are able to acquire customers through all these channels, which means if any particular customer is not comfortable or doesn't have the time to go and visit physical stores and buy products there, he can definitely get them through the online channels. So this in a way also helps retain them as far as the growth and development of an organization is concerned, right? So that's why if you look at the basic premise of multi-channel customer management and retailing, it was all about giving different options to the customers so that they can interact with you through the means which they are most comfortable with. This was a bit about multi-channel retailing. Now when you get to omni-channel retailing part, it has been defined as the synergetic management of the numerous available channels and customer touchpoints in such a way that the customer experience across channels and the performance over channels is optimized. Now you might be wondering what is the difference between multi-channel management and omni-channel management. See, the prime difference is in multi-channel management, all the channels or touch points that are offered to you are primarily standalone, which means they are not interacting with each other or they are not completely integrated. Whereas when you talk about omni-channel management, they are integrated with each other and every movement of the customer is being recorded, and they also support with respect to, like giving you more of access as far as various customer activities are concerned, which I'll explain with an example. Let's say firstly we'll talk about the omni-channel management. If I buy a particular product from the online channel of a retailer A, right? In an omni-channel environment, I'll be allowed to go and return it to the offline store as well. Or if I buy something from an offline store, I can even place the return request through an online channel and refund will be issued to me in my account. So there is a synergy which is being created and all these channels are completely integrated. Whereas in multi-channel retailing, if I buy something from an offline channel, I will have to go and return it at the offline channel only. Like I'll not have the access of using the online channels for processing returns or for getting the refunds. So I hope you got the difference. But as far as India is concerned, we have primarily moved towards a multi-channel retailing landscape. We are yet to reach the omni-channel retailing milieu. But there are a few companies that are doing it. You can consider the example of Adidas and Nike, which have started exploring the facets of omni-channel retailing as far as the customer journey or experiences in India are concerned. But the big question that we need to answer is, what are the key challenges when we talk about multi-channel and omni-channel world? See, again I want to repeat this thing. Gone are the days when you would go to a one channel which could be either offline and online, and you will search the products there and even complete the purchase there itself. That's not the case today. You will see a lot of people who will first go to an offline store, they'll try the product, then they'll come back online, they'll check again for a lot of information with respect to pricing, or they'll keep searching for better prices if they want to buy it online. Then they may again go back to an offline channel and negotiate using the information that they have gathered, which means there is no fixed path. You might see a lot of combinations which could be purchasing online or searching offline or purchasing online, or even catalogs could be used in between. Let's say you have a customer who started searching for a product online and later on he might just vanish. You might find out later on that he just purchased these products at offline store. Likewise, this could also happen that a particular customer who went to an offline store, all the benefit of the services, the ambience of the store, trying the products, taking information from the sales staff, later on just vanished. He or she came back and purchased the product online. So this is one thing which has emerged as a negative consequence of the multi-channel and omni-channel world, that you could end up losing customers in the journey. Apart from that, as I just explained in the beginning, the journey might not start and end at the same channel. You might see a lot of combinations which we were just talking about. There is another particular concept which becomes very important, that is about channel lock-in, which means there are very less barriers which restrict you from moving from one channel to another. Let's say if I just take out my mobile and I start browsing one of the online retailers and I add a few products to my cart, then if I move to an offline channel, nobody is stopping me from that. In a way, at offline store, there is still some possibility that the salesperson, or maybe let's say the owner also sometimes might restrict you from moving, or will have that conversation of convincing you to buy then and there itself. But if you talk about an online channel, this becomes a little more difficult. Again, I will put this in perspective that there is very low or poor channel lock-in, which means there is very easy and free movement from one channel to another. Now you might be wondering, I am explaining all the challenges but I am not talking about the solution. So one thing with respect to channel lock-in which can be used is rewards can be used, or we can come up with an offer in which the person can be stimulated to buy then and there itself. Now this can work for both online and offline channels. But another thing which becomes primary or key important in this is that you need to track each and every move of customers on real time basis. Only then you will be able to see how they are moving, or if they have stopped purchasing in the moment itself, so that you can shoot messages to them so that they close the purchase. Another challenge which becomes primary in multi-channel or omni-channel retailing is cross-channel free riding, hybrid shopping and research shopping phenomenon, which eventually can also be considered as the broader umbrella for challenges like, or key issues or critical issues like, showrooming and webrooming. Now first is, what is research shopping? This has been fantastically explained in one of the research papers by Veroff et al., which has been published in 2007. Now research shopping simply indicates that you will see a lot of consumers researching product in one channel and purchasing from another. Now they could be researching product in offline channel or online channel and then could be purchasing from another channel. Like if they researched in online channel, they could complete the purchase in offline channel, and if they researched in offline channel, they could complete the purchase in online channel, which simply means that in a way one of the retailers is being victimized, right? Because he's providing you services but you are not reciprocating the same with the purchase because you are moving to a different channel. The next is hybrid shopping. This concept has been very beautifully mentioned in the research by Kalyanam and Tise, which was published in 2013. Now they have explained this in a very funny way. They are saying that today you will see consumers jumping across different channels while shopping from one to another, and in this case also there could be a combination of online channels, offline channels, catalog, mobile apps. The last is cross-channel free riding. Now we need to understand this very carefully. Let's consider the example of Bata. See, if I go to the Bata store, their offline channel, I try shoes there or I see different products, then I pick up one, but I don't buy at the physical store. I come back and buy it from the Bata website. In this case, even when I am switching channels, Bata is enjoying the benefits. Rather, they are much better off because I made the right choice, so the chances of return are also decreased because I gained the choice confidence at the offline store and then I purchased the product online, right? But now imagine a situation, there is a store, I go and try products there, but I purchase it from the competing retailer. In that case, the person is being victimized. So cross-channel free riding is all about that. One thing is, you are not only switching a retailer, you are also switching the company, right? That's why it becomes detrimental to the particular retailer. So this concept has also been very interestingly, or I would say elaborately explained in the work by Chu et al. But this is one concept which brings in a lot of perspectives about how omni-channel and multi-channel retailing has got too much challenging as far as the retailers in current dynamics are concerned. Now we'll get to the another topic, which are two critical facets of the current multi-channel and omni-channel retailing environment. Now showrooming simply means that you are researching for the product offline, like you are going to a physical store, you are inspecting the product, feeling it, touching it, taking the services of the sales staff, enjoying the ambience, and then you move to an online store to buy it, right? Now this could be done on account of multiple reasons, because of pricing or other facets, like there are better deals, or you think that it is going to be easy for you if you want to return the product at a later date through an online channel, because majority of online channels have no questions asked return policy. So this is about showrooming. Now web rooming occurs when you have a lot of customers who will read reviews or collect information about products in online channels, and then they would move to an offline store to buy this. Now this could also be done on account of variety of reasons, like you find online purchasing risky, you feel that you will be deceived, you have security issues that if you enter your card details or financial details online, you don't have that much trust that these things are going to be kept secured. Now see, this further has different paradigms. Now one thing is, this could be occurring on account of the customers or shoppers intention, which means I go to an offline store intentionally because I want to try there, I know I'm not going to buy it there. Now this is intentional showrooming. Similarly, you could have intentional web rooming, which means you are going to an online channel just for searching information, you know you are not going to buy it there, and then you are going to come back and purchase it offline. But another facet which becomes important is that this can also happen on account of situational circumstances, which means, let's say I wanted to buy the product in offline store itself, but what I wanted was not available. The shirt size which fits me well was not available, or the color which I liked was not available, or maybe the salesperson didn't treat me well, or we got into an argument. Now this is happening on account of situational circumstances if we talk about showrooming. Or the another reason could be that the payment line was very long and you felt, no, I'm not going to wait for this much long, I'll go and buy it online anyway, I have seen the product. Similarly, in case of web rooming, there can be situational circumstances leading to it. Let's say you wanted to buy the product online itself from that particular online channel or website, but it was not very smooth, navigation was poor, or the product was not available, it was out of stock, and there were payment glitches, and you felt the website was not properly designed, so out of irritation or confusion, you left it. So see, this is a very interesting dynamics when we talk about showrooming and web rooming, and how it occurs on account of situational and intentional circumstances. But one thing which I would like to bring up to you, or as a part of getting your mind rolling or thinking, is you need to propose some strategies which we'll be happy to read in forum, that how we can handle intentional showrooming and web rooming, or how we can handle intentional and situational web rooming, because these two critical challenges has definitely put the retailing world upside down, and you can read a lot about them if you Google case studies about how Amazon utilized showrooming to kind of counter or take over the market with respect to the physical stores that had captured the market at that time. So I hope you enjoyed listening about showrooming, web rooming, and the entire facets of cross-channel free riding. So if you ask me personally, though I have told you to figure out strategies, but CRM can be a very good strategy whether we talk about online channels or offline channels, if we want that the customers or shoppers who come to our website or store should not be moving to our competitors. So CRM strategy is all about engaging, re-engaging, selling, as I said, retaining and growing your customers. It encompasses everything where you are trying to interact with your prospects or customers on daily basis. You are providing them content which helps them understand products better or even use the products better, which anyway will make the selling superfluous. And finally you retain them by giving them special offers, which means you are creating a channel lock-in which will stop them from moving to your competitors. And as it is very well written in the slides, in the present competitive marketing scenario, CRM indeed plays a crucial role. So what are the tenets of CRM? So one thing which is very important is you need to understand the behavior of customers in depth. What is it that they like, what are their product preferences, even how they prefer the modes with which the company should reach them. Like you might have a customer who might prefer that they should only be reached out via email, or someone prefer that a call will work well, or someone might even prefer that you don't need to reach out to me, I'll get back to you if I'll need any additional information or I'll be interested in buying something. So behavior tracking becomes very important, because only then you can use all these information, or I would say very enriching databases about customers, whether it is related to their demographics, their behavioral patterns, and their experiences with the organization itself, which can provide you very beautiful and key insights as far as our future interactions with them is concerned. The another tenet is use right reward programs. You can use a lot of loyalty programs which can give reasons to your existing customers who have been buying from you, or maybe have only purchased from you for once, so that they can buy again. Along with that, if you want to make it more exciting, another thing which you can adopt is personalized marketing. Whatever emails you are sending or whatever messages you are sharing, make it a little more personalized. We can use their names. Apart from that, we can also use the key insights that we have gathered from behavior tracking, like what is it that this particular customer likes, and we can design all the communication programs with that particular customer on that. So in a way, this is more like moving from mass customization to individual customization as far as the communications are concerned. Another thing which becomes very important concerning the customer relationship management is that you need to regularly audit and update customer information. It's not like if you are maintaining a database and it has not been updated since a year, there could be a lot of customers whose behavior would have completely changed. Their preferences would have completely changed. They might have tried new products, and later on you might see that now what they are looking for is completely different what your, I would say, past customer database is reflecting as. So this becomes again very crucial, that you should regularly keep updating all this information. Along with this, stakeholder reporting also becomes very important in CRM. Now this is related to all the stakeholders. As far as the society is concerned, an organization should make sure that they continually interact with the society, telling them what is the purpose of the organization, how they are making the society a better place to be, and even if there are CSR or corporate social responsibility programs which are going on, information regarding that should also be shared. Now along with that, when there are financial investors or financial stakeholders, they should also be given information about how the organization is doing, considering the financial parameters. And definitely the customers should also be provided information about the products, how companies making sure that it keeps environment safe, or the best of ingredients are being used, or the quality of products is being continually enhanced, or let's say if the product is of technical nature and there are certain upgrades which can be beneficial for the customer, so that information should also be provided on time. Now the last thing is, CRM is not going to work if you just keep it on document. You need to empower your employees to make sure that whenever certain actions need to be taken, and specifically in sales, when there is the moment of truth or the employees are interacting with customers, they should be given that authority to take decisions and work towards making the customer relationship management a reality than just being a policy which is on documents. So in the end, as far as CRM is concerned, to make it more exciting or refreshing for you, I would request you to go through this small video which is by Salesforce APAC. This is going to put a lot of things in perspective as far as CRM is concerned. So I'm very sure this is going to be a fun watch for you.
What is CRM? Good question. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. It's technology that helps you keep track of everything about your customers and your potential customers so you can build great relationships with them. CRM used to be all about sales, but not anymore. CRM is for every department, sales, but also marketing, service, commerce, and IT too. A great CRM helps you do amazing things. It centralizes all your important customer information and company data in one place, so your teams have the right information to deliver the easy, connected experiences customers expect. Take Carol here. Carol owns a network of scooter dealerships. She has a lot of customers. We just met one, Celeste. Yesterday, Celeste configured the scooter of her dreams 43 times. And because Carol has CRM, her marketing team knew it, which is why Celeste just received an automated email that got her off her couch and into a dealership to take a test drive. When Celeste arrives, the scooter is already waiting for her, along with some accessories that the sales team knows Celeste is going to love. Next thing you know, Celeste is buying herself a scooter, a snazzy helmet, and some really nice accessories. But it's not just sales and marketing who know Celeste. Thanks to Carol's CRM, every department knows her because every team has one shared view of Celeste and all her information. Before she's even made it back to her couch, service has already sent her tips to help her care for her scooter. Marketing uses built-in AI to predict what Celeste likes and suggest more great additions. Commerce uses the same insights to create an entire storefront customized just for her. And IT builds apps that connect her to an entire community of fellow scooter lovers. Friendship and love follow. Brand love, that is. Along the way, Carol's CRM just keeps getting smarter and more helpful, serving up actionable analytics for everyone at Carol's dealership, which makes Carol's employees happier and helps them surprise and delight Celeste again and again. The right CRM helps businesses focus on customers and unites everyone with one shared goal. Make Celeste, or whoever your customer is, happy.
So as far as this session is concerned, I hope you enjoyed learning about multi-channel retailing and omni-channel retailing, and you also enjoyed the facets that we discussed about how cross-channel free riding, encompassing the challenges like showrooming and web rooming, is making more difficult for the retailers to survive. And in the end, what we discussed about CRM was also enriching for you. So I thank you, and we'll be definitely meeting next week where we'll be discussing some interesting things about the strategic sales management. Thank you.